Governor, I've had the opportunity to talk to a number of your cohorts and ask questions to them, and I'm always impressed by the fact that they never seem to answer the question I asked, and I hope you will be somewhat different.
Depends what the question is.
I have a new grandson born last week by the name of Zane. He's going to live until probably the year 2100. And I'm concerned about what kind of world we're going to leave him. And primarily I'm concerned about something you didn't mention, which is the climate. And I know you've talked about the climate before, and I've heard others talk about the climate, but I'd like to focus a little bit more on the science, because it's my belief that you cannot have good policy until you have good science. Now, sir, you have said in the past that you think there's an open debate about the human contribution to climate. You've also said that climate change is an untested theory. Both of those are wrong based on empirical evidence. So my question to you, sir.
And that's, of course, in your opinion.
No, it's not my opinion also.
Okay.
I mean, I'm willing to let you read
the.
You can read the National Academy of Sciences.
Yeah, I understand.
You can read the reports in the British Royal Society. It's as the National Academy of Science says.
All the information is the same thing every time.
So you want to know what I want to do about it?
No, I don't want to know what you know. I want to know, what is your position on the science? A, is the globe warming, and is what's happening outside the realm of what's happened in the past? B, are humans primarily responsible for this? And that's very important. Are humans primarily responsible for this? And C, well, those are the two.
Okay. Well, first of all, you can go ahead, Seth. You know, back in Tampa, when we had the Republican convention, they had me on billboards with quotes about my concern about the environment and about climate. I do believe that human beings have affected climate change, and I do believe there is climate change going on. As to the degree that humans have on that, I don't necessarily agree with you that we're the primary cause.
Why not? Have you looked at the science?
Yeah, there's a lot of science and there's a lot of discussion about it. Okay, so I appreciate.
There's not a lot of questions.
I appreciate your position, but I just, I'm just not going to agree with you tonight on this. Okay, I think humans play a part in this. And I think that we have a responsibility to do some things to make sure that we address this. But not to the point where we take such drastic action that I put a bunch of people out of work. Now, in Ohio, we've reduced emissions in Ohio by 30% over the last 10 years. I believe in renewable energy, I believe in wind, and I believe in solar, and I believe in geothermal. I also believe in nuclear power, and I believe in natural gas. And I do think in regard to coal, we should dig it, we should clean it, and we should burn it. And we've reduced emissions, and I'm very sensitive about the environment because the environment was given to us to be good stewards of. But at the end of the day, I think there is a legitimate discussion about how much impact humans have had, but I want to be careful about it. That's why I support renewable fuels. That's why I think we need to move in that direction, and I'm really anxious about what could happen with battery technology, which could change the very way in which we all live. So it's a balance. You know, most things in life are a balance. It's not one or the other. So what I would hope is when they get together for their climate meetings that we get the people from India and China to start limiting their pollution and their CO2 so that we can get the whole world to work together. I think it's important.